What's up, everybody? Bender42 here, and we're here with Cabalette. Thank you, Cabalette.
I opened my mouth, there was no sound.
That's Cabalette, yes. I don't know what that was, but today, I'm very excited about today. We are going over our GameCube games today. We got a big, well, not a big stack, but we got a stack of GameCube games, so let's hit it.
I would like to say that the GameCube was released in 2002, and that was the very first Nintendo game being able to have this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For that intel. I'm going to say something, too. My stack is short because I lent my GameCube to my cousins like a few years ago so they could play some Super Smash, and they have most of my games, and that pisses me off. But I got a stack of definitely must-play games on the Nintendo GameCube. How about you, Cabalette?
I do have my little stack too, actually. A bunch of games. I have a big collection, but I try to pick and choose a little bit what was convenient for me to find.
Let's fucking go then. I'm excited about it. I love showing off old games. So the first one, we're gonna try to go a little bit rapid fire here because we got like 10 games each we want to show off. And you may remember this one, Cabalette, possibly. Little Luigi's Mansion action.
Oh my god.
Have you played it?
I have played it. I got plenty of memories on it. I really loved this game so much, you know. Because I gotta say, I got a memory of it, of a very colorful game. It's very stupid what I'm gonna say, but all the, you know, little ghosts had different colors and everything, and they were just looking like little jelly bubbles to me.
Well, I thought this game, when I played it for the first time, I know they have sequels now, this game was kind of scary, and I was a little bit scared of it.
So?
It was. But if you don't know this game, Luigi basically is like, he's going around a haunted mansion, and you got to suck up the ghost with like a vacuum, and he finally proved that he doesn't need Mario to make a good fucking game. And Luigi's awesome, and he does a little bit of ghost busting. I don't know, a little bit, I don't remember specific parts that were scary, but I remember it being a little bit, scary.
Yeah, but yeah. I don't know. I remember me laughing in front of this game because
probably.
I loved it. And struggling too, because I think I struggled with few stuff.
I remember it was a solid game. I think that was a launch game for the GameCube. It came out close to the release, and that was one of the very first games I got for the GameCube. So now, Cabalette, I gave you mine, and now you show me yours.
Woohoo! Well, get ready then, because I got one that, of course, like plenty of people, I've played, and this is one of my favorite Zelda game, which is I don't know how to pronounce that in English. Okay.
The Wind Waker.
Oh yeah, right? I never know how to say.
I forget what was that called. In the United States, it was The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker.
We were calling it a Wind Waker 2, but with my French accent, when I was young, I would have said like Wind Waker.
Is that the one? I'm not a huge Zelda dude. Is that the one that with the cartoon graphics, kind of?
Exactly. Yeah, this is the one with the cartoon graphics where you start on a little island and everything, and then you take this boat to finally go to this terrible prison and everything. This is a limited edition because there was 2 bonus games on it, so that was pretty cool.
Lucky. What's the bonus game?
To be dead honest with you, I don't remember it.
So what is
it? I got Ocarina of Time here, but I think that was a special edition something. I don't know. This is weird. So I'm gonna get closer.
So it came. Okay, so it came out with
Ocarina of Time, and here this should be
the Wind Waker.
Yeah, but actually this is not Wind Waker. I have inside it.
Okay, so you don't have.
I got another game on it.
So you have Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I was watching the camera.
Okay, so.
That's a dragon.
So your Wind Waker is missing. Well, I don't know what's going on with that.
It's probably somewhere. But I got it. I know I got it because I played it again. But really, one of my favorite Zelda, and I know the Zelda fan art.
Now I'm guessing you have that. You have a French copy of that. So the French, like the writing on the back and stuff, is all in French, or
I do exactly. Everything is in French. I don't think you guys are gonna be able to read because of my quality of camera,
all in
but
French anyway.
I'll be able to send you pictures if you guys are interested. You can ask me for this because every games I will show you today are in French.
Beautiful. That's okay. We like to see the European versions. I got my next game, which I thought was pretty good. Everyone says this is one of the best games ever. I don't know if I agree with that, but Metroid Prime. I just realized my camera...
The day you realized that Samus was a lady.
I realized that. I knew that a long time ago.
I know.
But, you know, everyone was
Yeah.
comparing, this is like a first-person shooter, this was. And it came out around the same time, not really around Halo. And everyone was saying this is better than Halo, it's better than Halo. It ain't better than Halo, that's for damn sure, dude. That is for damn sure it's not better than Halo. But I enjoyed it. Everyone's going to be pissed off that I said that, but seriously, it's a good game, but
I don't like
it ain't
Halo,
Master
so
Chief, dude. You don't like, yeah, you don't. But yeah, Metroid Prime, great FPS on the GameCube. Check it out. They came out with sequels as well. Go ahead, Cabalette. I'm going rapid fire.
Well, we're gonna go
Show me what
keep
you
going
got.
with FPS then, as you want me to. So I'm not so sure if you guys don't know this one, but this one was really one where I had so much
Serious
fun.
Sam on the GameCube? You don't play Serious Sam on the GameCube.
Serious Sam, and I had so much fun on it because I was able to play it with my little brother by the time, with my big brother. We were just doing some co-ops and everything, and that was so amazing.
So
like
what Serious Sam is that?
So this one is Serious Sam Next Encounter.
Okay.
I don't know
on the
why I'm
Nintendo
doing some
GameCube.
game at the same time.
I forgot that Serious. Yeah, thank you. Like
You're
showcasing
welcome.
it. I didn't know that Serious Sam was even on the GameCube at all. So that's pretty cool.
Really?
Serious
That's where I
Sam
found
Next
it.
Encounter.
Well,
I know it's more of a
amazing.
PC. It's more of a PC game, and I remember it was on Xbox for a little bit. But I don't know about the Next Encounter. I think I did play that on the Xbox or something. I was a console pleb as well. So yeah, they're fun games.
I'm a
Definitely.
big console player, so I'm not very familiar with PC stuff. But this game was just
So
amazing, especially in co-op.
you like
so much
Serious Sam better than Halo? Halo's got co-op.
Yes, big time.
Are you a fucking idiot?
No.
Guys, leave down in the comments if you like Serious Sam better than Halo.
Lay down in the comments if you think it's been that easy. No.
Well, I'm gonna go right into my most prized collection. We're starting off with probably the weakest entry on the GameCube, but Resident Evil 0. I think is my camera mirrored, so whatever.
I
You
see
could
it
just
on the good side on my end.
okay. So just imagine if it's flipped.
You
Just
know what?
imagine.
I'm not gonna present this one, but let's pretend we are playing Uno. The 4. What about
Oh,
this?
you sick fuck! I have that
Wait.
one. I have. Wait, I want to see that cover. Well, hold on, though. Let me talk about Resident Evil 0 first. That's a sweet cover. We're gonna talk about that in just a second. I got
Mine
my
is
RE4. I got my RE4 right here as well. Resident Evil 0 was a prequel. I mean, it's a good game. It's still got the camera angles that Resident Evil Remake had and all the other Resident Evils had up until then. But it's enjoyable. It's not as good as the remake, which that's next. I want to start from the 0 here. And you switch between characters, kind of. There's a new character that's entered into the saga. It's a decent game, but it's not like you didn't really need this story. Just find out what happened to the Stars Bravo team. I wasn't really. Rebecca Chambers pretty good, but yeah, Resident Evil 0.
I'd like to ask you a question on this one. Does it have a little label saying plus 18 on it?
We don't have the same rating system here in the United States. We have rated M.
Yes,
for
I
mature.
know, but I mean, is there like plus 21 then maybe, or is there any rating on yours? Because I'd like to add,
On my
this is like 18. We all played it before 18 years old.
oh,
All
of course. Come on. My mother bought me these games. My mother's
Nobody
like, oh,
restricted
yeah.
that.
My mother's like, oh, the zombies and murders. Okay, fucking sweet. My son could play this.
That's good for my 6 years old son.
Yeah.
I love it.
My RE0, it just says mature, blood and gore and violence. That's what it says on the back. Blood and gore and
0?
violence. Well, that's my game right here. This is Resident Evil
Oh
0.
yeah, okay. I thought that was the
I didn't
age
look at part
required.
4 yet. Well,
I was about to say Americans.
was your next game Resident Evil 4? Because I want to see that cover that you
No,
got there.
no, that was just to jump on it because
Alright.
I have more. But if you
Go
want
ahead
to see
with
the cover,
no. Go ahead. No, I'll show.
all right, sounds good.
I want to compare covers. Go ahead. Show us your next game on the Nintendo
Well, my next
GameCube.
game, you guys are gonna think it's a little cheesy, it's a little kid stuff, but I had so much fun on Mario parties. On all the Mario
classic.
parties, I have the 52, but here I got the 4th between my hands. I just like the cover, you know, so much colors, all the characters and everything. That's a detail. But I really truly believe that these Mario parties back on GameCubes are way better than the one you can find on Switch today, because the
I
ones that
agree.
are on Switch, I think they are way too easy. These were way harder back then, and I kind of liked it because kids were able to play it, but adults too. And
Well,
with
you
having a bunch
had
of
to have 3 friends over with pizza and Coca-Cola and have a nice Mario party. That was good times. It was a
Good
simpler
time.
time. It was a better time.
I
So
have
we're
no
gonna.
friends, so I was playing it alone, and that was
You
so
can't play it
great.
alone. You can't play it alone. You gotta have. Well, I had my cousins over, but so we're gonna switch gears back. Nice little kids, not little kids game, but nice little Mario game. Let's just go right. Probably, in my opinion, the best game for the GameCube. We went to Resident Evil 0. That was an exclusive. This is also an exclusive at the time. You can only get this game on the Nintendo GameCube, and it's Resident Evil, the remake of Part 1. They're still making this game today on the new consoles. It's on every console now, but when this game originally came out, it was just for the Nintendo GameCube, and that was it. And it's an awesome game. If you want to look at how to do remakes of a video game, look no farther than the original Resident Evil. What a fantastic game, and just awesome. Improved it in every way, I think. Beautiful, beautiful game. You know I'm a Resident Evil fan.
That's right.
You know it. All right, go ahead. What's your next?
All right, to switch a little bit from the Marios and the Resident Evil, get a lot of these. I wanted to introduce you to one of my favorite games too when I was young. This is Burnout 2. I know it's totally not the kind of games I usually play, I usually stream, or that you guys know me for. But Burnout 2, this is my favorite racing games all time. You were able just to bump into people and throw them off the race, and you were there like, yeah, you were feeling like a king, you know.
Burnout
like just,
Burnout 2
the
is great,
slow
but
motion thing.
did you play
Oh.
Part 3, though? Part 3, I think, is even better. Burnout 3, I think, is
Oh, maybe
Takedown.
the third was the best.
Yeah,
one.
Burnout 2 was good. It
But
was
I love
Burnout,
it.
yeah. The ones that came after that, though, I think EA did take over or something, but it was better, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Burnout 2 was good, too, though. Arcade
Yeah,
racing. If you haven't played the Burnout series, they should really bring those back. Those are fucking fantastic.
Really big time, yeah.
All right, now I'm going to whip out, of course. I'm going in order. See, I have a method to my madness. I'm going in order. So we had Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, and now, of course, this is my cover of Resident Evil 4, and it's
I got
different.
them all. Okay,
It's
so let's
different than
compare.
your cover. And this, when
Where's
this game came out as well, this was also a Nintendo GameCube exclusive when it first came out. Resident Evil 4. So now, again, this is on every console, but when this came out, it was a GameCube exclusive. So is that like a special edition that you have or something, or that's just your cover?
Well, not that I'm aware of. It doesn't say special edition anywhere. So, but there is still 2 discs on it.
There
Does
was
yours
2
have-
discs. Well, I don't have both discs because I'm a fucking noob, apparently.
And
I just
even on
opened
the
it up.
notice, like, look, the notice is like different.
I also
too.
noticed too. What, you get a bootleg copy or something? Mine
You don't have
has.
this?
I have the instruction manual. No, well, this is the instruction manual right here. It's the cover of the thing, but I don't have that flip thing that you have either.
Oh, you don't have to flip
That-
it?
no,
I guess
it's
it was
just
pretty.
it's
You're
2
okay.
separate. This should be where the top disc goes. I think it's over my cousin's house. That pisses me off.
I
But
think yours is way better because these tend to, you know, like if you
I
open
think
it
this
too
is
fast,
a better design. And also, I
totally.
noticed, I know it's Resident Evil in the United States. I think in Japan, it's called Biohazard. And I guess it's still Resident Evil in Europe. I should have known that. I just never really did any research. But I know there's a band that's called Biohazard here. That's why they couldn't name it Biohazard in the United States. But apparently, it's Resident Evil in Europe as well. All right, do you want to go again since you showed off the RE4 before as well? Different cover. I don't know. Maybe that cover's more attractive toward Europeans. The red, and we have Leon on the front with the chainsaw
Okay.
dude. Leon
So
with
I
the
got the
chainsaw dude.
number 1. I'm not so sure if this one is very well known, but that was one I had so much fun. This is called Cell Damage. Do you know this game?
I love that game. I have it on Xbox, the original Xbox.
Really, this game was so funny. Little cartoon cars trying to bully each other. You had different abilities depending on the car you were picking.
It's
So much
kind of
fun.
like Twisted Metal meets Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and it's like cartoon graphics. That's a
It's
hidden gem in my
amazing.
book. That's a
I
great
gotta
fucking.
I'm
You'd
not
have like
showing this board long enough. Yeah.
You'd actually have that, like what's on the cover. You'd have like a little boxing glove that would like come out of your
just
car and knock them
little,
out,
yeah,
or a
thingy,
chainsaw. What a great game!
Mhm.
So yeah,
What a great-
Twisted Metal, but with really cartoony graphics and a good sense of humor as well. That's a great game.
Really.
That's the great game. All right, I got my next one, which this one spawned a lot of sequels too. A lot of original good stuff on the Nintendo GameCube. And Nintendo always makes good, unique stuff.
They did, but actually they were really far behind the other consoles. The GameCube, I believe
They
there
were,
was
yeah.
a PlayStation and Xbox, and they were just like, you know,
Yeah.
that was dramatic for them until they released the Wii consoles.
They always try to be a little bit, well, they're always different. But I don't know, the discs, first they had the N64, well not first, but everybody else was using a disc by then. And then they had the N64, which was still using cartridges, which are not as good as discs, and they're more expensive. And then you got the GameCube that had the small, I don't even know what you call these little discs, the small fucking things, which really could not fit a lot of data on. So maybe, I don't know, they picked up though. But yeah, Pikmin. Have you played this game?
I have this game, but I haven't played it.
It's kind of a pain in the ass. I like the game, but you're a little rocket dude. It kind of gives you a timer. You ever play, what's that one zombie game where you're like on a time limit? And it's Frank West is in it. Not Frank West, but that's his name in the game.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? It's like a Resident Evil thing. Why can't I think of that game? Dead Rising. Like, you know how remember how that game was like on a time? The very first Dead Rising anyway, you had a certain amount of time to like get out of the mall or something. Same thing with Pikmin. You had like 30 days, 30 game days. And if you didn't make it, I remember I played through the whole game and I got to day 30 and the game was like, you know what? You didn't collect your parts and you're fucked up. But I had to start the whole thing over again. And I said, fuck you, Pikmin. And I did. But yeah, it's more of like it's not really a full-on strategy game, but you collect the different plant people. The blue ones could swim and the red ones could set people on fire and shit. Something like that. And you got to learn how to organize them and like... It's a good game. It's a unique game, and it spawned a lot of sequels.
I always love this little character. I've seen them everywhere, and I've always been very intrigued about, like, what are they, you know?
They're like plant things. They're plant things, and you use them to beat up, like... if I remember correctly, the astronaut that you are, he doesn't really do anything except control the Pikmin, and you'll, like, call him, and you'll throw the Pikmin at... different enemies and they'll jump on them and attack for you.
So funny.
And then of course I'd have to restart my game when some of my Pikmin died because I felt bad. So yeah, I did. I felt bad. Then you got to go discover other Pikmin and gather them up, and it's a good game.
That was the brutal time, you know, of console where you were here. Oh shit, I screwed up. I turn it off.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's what I do in any like Elder Scrolls
game.
Not
called anymore with the auto load and everything.
I know. There are ways.
There's ways. Yeah.
I turn it off right away. I remember that it was one of the Elder Scrolls game where I had to like save everybody. They could like die in the battle, but I had to save every single person, so I reset that a bunch of times. But yeah, go ahead with your next Nintendo game.
Okay, that's a classic. You guys are maybe gonna complain about me being too classic and everything, but come on now.
Oh, you stole one of mine, dude.
No way, you have it too.
You stole one of mine.
Your cover.
You sick
they're the
fuck.
same. No, wait,
you got the silver though. Mine is just a regular box. You got the silver lining on that thing.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, the photo's not the same, and yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, the photo's not the same. Interesting stuff.
That's very interesting. Show me the back.
Interesting stuff. Can
we
you see
pretty
that?
much have the same bag. Yeah, this is the same bag.
Interesting. Interesting.
That's it.
My disc is not in there either. I gotta get all these games back. But yeah, this actually, I remember this game frustrating the shit out of me. Actually, I'm not a huge Mario guy, to be honest, but I remember. I mean, I play the Mario games because you know they're cool, but I don't know, the jetpack and shit. I kept falling off, and I have to restart the thing. You know, that was frustrating to me. So. That's what I remember, being almost frustrated.
If you guys really are noobs and don't know the story of this, it's Mario going in vacation to l'île Delfino. That's how we say it in French, so the Delfino Island, I guess, in English. But there is a lot of pollution on it, so it's ruining Mario's vacation. So he's gonna have to clean everything and find what's the problem with this pollution.
Oh yeah,
see?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we're getting ready about global warming early.
Didn't Peach fuck up? Peach is always getting herself into trouble too. Doesn't he have to save her at one point? I forget.
Of course.
Yeah, probably.
Always.
How many games do you have left to show? I only got 2 left.
I get a lot I can pick, so.
A lot? Well, I only got 2.
I'll go with 2 too then.
Pathetic. We're going to go ahead and show off Beautiful Joe. Have you ever played this game?
Oh, no, I haven't, but I've played the character in Marvel vs. Capcom. I know that's a shit reference.
I think he might... I'm surprised he's not in... Is he in the new Super Smash Brothers, Beautiful Joe? I bet he would be.
Oh, I'm not so sure.
Maybe he has like a download. I don't remember if he's actually in there or not. But this is like a...
Yeah.
This is a really stylish, cool, like side scroller with like cartoon graphics. It's pretty unique. I liked it. I didn't love it like a lot of people do. I know they came out with a sequel as well, but I liked it. It's a good game. That's all I really have to say about it.
He's on Marvel vs. Capcom in most of them, and it's pretty fun to play, I gotta say.
Well, this is what game he comes from. You
Mhm.
fucking noob. There's like
I know,
there's a
I
lot
know,
of Smash Brothers
I
characters.
never played it.
I'll be playing a game. I'll be like, oh, this person's from Smash Brothers. Like, no, this person's from this
Oh
game.
yeah,
And they
no,
use it.
I'm not that much of a noob. I know he comes from his own game.
Yes.
Like I'm not.
Well, I mean, I'm just
stupid.
saying because I know a lot of the Nintendo characters from Super
Mhm.
Smash Brothers. When I play an old game, I'm like, oh, that's where that guy came from. Duh.
Well, talking
You love
about
that.
Super Smash Bros, of course, I had them lined up. My dog chewed most of my game, by the way, guys, so it does look very crappy, and I apologize. My good old dog really liked video games too. But yeah, I do have it. I'm super proud of it because, of course, like this was my favorite Super Smash Bros. I mean, who doesn't have amazing memories around this game? Who? Like,
That
seriously.
is
And I
still.
still have the disc and the little thingy, of course, that goes with it. So I'm.
You got a complete.
I do.
I have that game too, but that's what I actually lent the GameCube to my cousins for because they want to play Super Smash Brothers. By the way, my cousins are not young; they're my age. Maybe you might think that they're kids or something. Super Smash Brothers Melee is, in my opinion, still the best Super Smash Brothers game from a great series. Super Smash Brothers. They still do tournaments of Super Smash Brothers Melee. What a great fucking game that was! My gosh.
I'd like to point out something that just jumped to my eyes. I never realized. So this is the French version of it, obviously, because like everything is written in French. I am French, guys. You guys may know that, and we bought this in French. But it says right there that it has been put together in Germany, and I think it's pretty funny for like something, you know, to be put together in Germany. I don't know, random.
Interesting. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. That's interesting stuff. This is the stuff we need to know. But yeah, Super Smash Brothers Melee, better than the original in my opinion. What a great game. And this is my last game here that I have right now. I have had more games. There's a pretty pathetic collection right now, but we have Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. Do you have that one too? Have you played that one?
No. I have it. I thought I have it here, but I don't have it with me right now.
This is a kind of like what Resident Evil was. I actually forget which one came out first, but this is a remake of the very first Metal Gear Solid game on the PlayStation, and they remade it for the GameCube. As far as I know, yeah, it says only for GameCube on there. This only came out on the GameCube, and this one gets a lot of hate though. They like the original, but I had fun playing. This is actually the first time I played Metal Gear Solid the original, so I missed out on it on the PlayStation for some reason, and this is what I played it on, and I enjoyed it very much. I think it's got it's like Metal Gear Solid 2 graphics, and it's good. It's good shit. It's good shit. Do you have one more to show us, Cabalette? Make it a fucking good one. This is it. I'm done. My stack is empty.
I couldn't pick a last one, so I'll let you pick your favorite one between these. Because,
okay.
I mean, little final surprise, because
okay.
I mean, I don't really remember this. I got 4 games here. I got Gun, I got 2 Star Wars, and I got a Ghost Recon.
Which Ghost Recon is that?
It's Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. Ghost Recon.
Just the first one, huh?
Oh
yeah, I remember that on the Xbox actually.
Yeah.
Well, the Star Wars games are pretty cool, but Gun.
I'm just showing them.
I like that cowboy game. Gun. It was fucking sweet, dude.
Yeah, I don't remember it for some reason. I probably have played it.
It's kind of like it came out before Red Dead Redemption, the first one. Or it was Red Dead Revolver came out first, and then Gun kind of came out. That was the separate publisher, though. And then Red Dead Redemption Part 1. And it was kind of like, Gun was like, it came out right when, I don't know, I feel like it came out right when the 360 actually came out. So that was late in the GameCube's life cycle there. And it's actually when it came out, I really enjoyed it. You could just go around like you would in Red Dead Redemption and shoot people up, and it was fun. The world wasn't as big as Red Dead Redemption, of course, but it was freaking gnarly, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Activision game.
Yeah, little Activision action. And I remember it's one of those games that came out right when the new generation came out, and it was on every console. And yeah, I enjoyed it very much. If you ever get a chance, if you're into Red Dead Redemption, it's certainly not as good as that, but it is solid. And there's a lot of good voice actors in it too, if I remember correctly.
I'd like to say that I kind of miss, these good old times where we're buying games with jackets and I saw this and the little thingy inside and everything.
I have made it a point now, because you know me, you talk to me, Cabalette knows, I'm like a nerd now. I'm not downloading any game ever again, unless it's like free on, whatever. I want the physical copy. That way, years from now, we can come back and say, "Here's my Xbox collection," and it's awesome. You can't do that. You can't do that with downloads, man. It pisses me off, man. And that's what they're trying to. Maybe, I mean, the next cycle of consoles may not even have a disc tray in them, so there may be no discs. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna say no, please don't do that.
I almost jumped and say, "Oh my god, I forgot about Pokemon Stadium." That wasn't on the GameCube, you dumbass.
Well, we'll do the N64 games on another day. And if you like the video, let us know. We got lots of collections. Actually, the GameCube is the weakest. That's why I want to do this first. We got lots of games back there we could show off. And yeah, but Cabalette, thank you for joining us today. Where can we find you, Cabalette?
You can find me on Twitter. This is one of my main platforms with Twitch, so I get the same handle, Cabalettes_. You'll recognize my French face anyway. I'd like to ask you guys, just real quick, if you have a favorite game on GameCube with super amazing memories, please put it in the comment, because I love to read your comments, guys, and I like to chit-chat with you. I'm a talker. So, yeah, let me know if you like any of my games, if my set was better than Benda's. You got to say it.
I think it was. Well, you had Super Smash Bros. Melee. I do have that game. I just don't have it here. So I think for me, I know we're trying to wrap up here, but I'm also a talker. For me, Resident Evil Remake and Super Smash Bros. Melee are my. I'm gonna give it 2 favorite games on the GameCube. What are your favorite games, Cabalette, on the GameCube? Or favorite game if you were to pick one game on the GameCube? You can't play any other game ever again. What's your favorite?
I really like The Legend of Zelda, the Wind Maker.
The Wind Waker, I believe. I remember I rented that game from Blockbuster. I remember.
Really?
Yes. Good stuff. Well, guys, go follow Cabalette, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Guys, bye.